There we are. Hello. So, let me just do some things. Okay, now I'm here. Now I'm here and ready to do some grinding. Ooh. Because that's what I've been waiting for. That's what I've been waiting for. For hours on end. Okay, so first we need to get rid of the pests because, well, they kind of debuff our farming fortune. So let me just kill these guys and then we should be good. And now it's annoying that I can't really fly anymore because I don't have a booster cookie, but what are you gonna do? I don't have the money to buy one, or else I would have bought one already. That's how simple it is. That's how simple it is. Okay, sounds good. It sounds good on the live stream. I wasn't sure with the Minecraft sounds, but it's actually good. We are good. Cool. Cool. Let's just do it that way. That's faster. There's nobody here. 1. Wait, that doesn't. Oh, there's 3 here. Okay, that makes sense now. Now everything makes sense. There we go. This is all new to me. 2 of them at once? Okay. That makes them a bit less annoying, but still, it's earthworms. I don't really like them because they keep digging away. And that just makes the entire thing a lot more painful. Yeah, a lot more painful. Just because, I mean, you need to do it 3 times more as if it was a normal pest. Saying it as if worms weren't normal pests, but you catch my drift. Like these guys, you can suck them in at once. Oh, I can't wait for my vacuum to actually be maxed. And then you can one-hit these guys, and then it's not even a problem anymore that they are earthworms. And let's get rid of you. And the single most annoying thing is without flight having pests in the cocoa field. Because you kind of need to do it like if you were grocery shopping. You need to get here, and then you need to tag. Okay, so we need to go over here, and then you tag again. Okay, somewhere over here, and then you see it, and then you see it's flying, and then you're like, oh damn it. No, but in all seriousness, you need a lot of patience when it comes to the cocoa field. There's no other way around it, sadly. Yeah, let's just build an ugly staircase. Don't care. There we go. So like that, there we go. So you can get on top of here, and then we need to track the pest down. There it is, and then we don't need to fall off because that would be stupid. And then you can catch it, just like this. Isn't that great? I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It's really good. Now, to the cocoa farming. It's pretty straightforward. You just aim up, you just start breaking, and then you just walk forward. That's it. It's the entire cocoa grind. Now the problem right now is that this cocoa chomper doesn't have efficiency on it, so it's not mining the top row, meaning we still need to grind for efficiency. But after we got that, then we can actually start farming cocoa. Now the thing about efficiency is it costs 23 enchanted levels, and if the server were to stop lagging, then we could actually get our pickaxe, and with the pickaxe we could actually start mining mithril, and then we could get some experience. And I don't think this server is gonna recover. Yep, it didn't recover. Where to start now? Whatever. Be worse. Give me a pickaxe. Let's also set the max speed. What's the max speed currently? 150. Set the max speed to the actual max we can reach. So we're a bit faster when it comes to walking, and then we can actually start mining here. Let's use this. 18 already. 19. 20. 21, 22, and 23. There we go. Now let's get rid of the mithril. I don't really need it right now. I might need it later. Currently, I don't want to deal with it. Let's go to the island. And then let's... I forgot to jump. It's kind of annoying, this island without flying, and I just refuse to build a bridge over there, so I'll have to do it like this every time I want to jump over. And then go over here, and then boom, we can get you efficiency 5. There we go, and then we can actually start farming. Oh wait, we can't. We need to actually queue... clear the queue. Queue the clears. And also this guy wants like 7 enchanted cookies, which is doable because the main problem we currently have is that we are gonna reach farming level 35 after we get all of the materials together for the squash armor, meaning we would need to farm more anyways, or we're gonna farm more anyways. And also this is all you gotta do when farming cocoa. You're just gonna do this for a couple of hours, and there you go. That's your cocoa grind. I just love it. I just personally I love it. Farming cocoa is the best. It's so enjoyable. No, obviously I'm kidding, but still. There we go. Wait, let me also do something. this. Sorry. A lot of settings. A lot of settings I'm new to. But here we go. Yep. Also, the delay is kind of insane on this platform. But to be fair, I chose what's best for quality. It asked me, what do you want? Less delay and less quality, or more delay and more quality? And I was like, yeah, okay, give me the quality, I don't care. Because farming usually crushes your bitrate, and I just don't want that. Like, at all. I just don't want that to crush the bitrate. Which is why I also have that much delay. It's not an also, it's the reason why. And then let's do this for a couple of hours, I guess. Let's go. Oh, champ. Oh, this is so much fun. Yeah, and I also found out that we're doing about 1,000 cocoa per, like, farming the field ones. So we are actually somewhat decently farming cocoa, but on the other hand, like, one replenish book is 2,500 cocoa. Obviously, I'm talking about the enchanted form. So that's good, but also bad. But also good because I used to do 1,000 back when I had an axe that didn't have Sunder on it, which gives you 67.2 or 65.2, whatever, farming fortune. And I also didn't use the Cocoa Chomper, which also gives additional farming fortune specifically for cocoa beans, aka 4 fortune per level. So we're up to 28 farming fortune specifically for cocoa beans already. Which is not bad. It's really not bad. It could be worse. So let me just do this. There we go. So the current plan is that I am farming all of the cocoa beans that I need for the armor. And also craft the enchanted cookies. And then once I've got that, I'm just gonna farm more for replenish books. And also for the visitor. Although I'm gonna do the visitor first, just so I have more queue slots. But the reason for that is that I can then get more farming tools for the next crops already. I also eventually I'll obviously want to get all of the farming tools maxed. But that's not gonna be this kind of video in the end. But I think it's just more reasonable to get the next few farming tools. I think the next tools we need are sugarcane, mushrooms, and nether wart to get fermento. And once we have those, and once we need to actually farm those, then we can actually just get the crops way easier. And also, it's kind of a lot to think about. We can then start prepping the next two farming tools, because we need for Helianthus a wild rose bush. I don't know what the hoe's called, and also the hoe for the sunflowers and moonflowers. But I think it's doable, since I need to farm a lot of farming XP anyways. Like, it's already close with farming level 35 for squash, so it's gonna be even closer for fermento farming level 40, and it's gonna be an insane grind to farming level 50, so we can finally actually use Helianthus. And that then means that we just simply have a lot of extra crops we need to farm, so we might as well farm cocoa, which actually does something, instead of farming even more mushrooms just because they give more XP. You catching my drift? I just want to farm the crops I need that actually benefit me towards the tools, and once we actually have the tools all done and set up, then we can just farm mushrooms for experience and also farm crops we need for visitors. Also, something I'm thinking about is garden level. I'm garden level 10, closing in on garden level 11, but still it's only level 10, so that might as well take a bit of time. Yeah, it's gonna get a bit harsher. It's gonna get a bit harsher, but what are you gonna do? Like, there's nothing really you can do against it. You just gotta play by the rules that the game gives you. But also, something I forgot to mention just right now is that we're gonna sell a few crops so we can actually get a booster cookie, because that's 25 farming wisdom, which makes the farming level grind a bit less tedious. Or at least so. At least I hope so. Oh well. That's it. That's like the entire game plan I have. And shocker, it mostly boils down to just farm. I might just turn up these sounds a bit. Still pretty quiet. That's better. Yeah. That's better for me. You tell me if it's too loud for you. Yeah, well, in hindsight, it might be a bit loud for you. It might just be a bit loud. Let me just turn these ones a bit down. I hope that's it still needs some correction. Yeah, I think that's probably good. It's a bit louder than music, but still not as loud as my voice, which should obviously be the loudest thing. And I am a bit curious how many cocoa beans we have at the end of this. It shouldn't take... Yeah, we're about done. Or at least I hope so. And I know that I had 20 cocoa beans in my bag. So we can see how many enchanted cocoa beans we made exactly. We can just calculate that, which is cool. For statistics, I like statistics. I like them. It's not everybody's thing, but I like them. Also, we need a lot more squash drops. We need 80 squash and we have 45. That is, that's like 2 armor pieces. I'm afraid that's not gonna cut it. Yep, that's the last line. And, oh, we might even get a 4th pest because we took so many breaks. Okay, so we're finishing the last row of the cocoa beans with a 5% penalty, but that's not really that bad. Also, I'm really glad that only one pest has decided to spawn on this plot. Now, if it's an earthworm, I'm still glad that it did spawn. Okay, it's a mite. That's doable. That's okay. That's good. We're cool. We're cool, we're cool. And let's not kill the other 3. I don't know, even know which one gives you cocoa beans of the pests. Not like I could target them. I don't have the best vacuum. I can't really play music, but it would still be nice to know. Okay, and then let's go and get the visitors out of the way. And then it's time for the moment of truth. I don't care about your traits. Get away. Also don't care about you. Gold carrots, great. Oh yeah, you wanted something. Okay, so how many enchanted cocoa beans? 1,880. So we made 1,860. That's actually really decent. If you're thinking about it, that's pretty decent. That's not a small impact that this guy has made. That's it's 100 extra farming fortune, but still that's really a big impact that this guy had. Okay, how many things do we even need? 50. 50. We need 50. Right, we need 50. Did I calculate correctly? Doing the melons? Or do we need more melons? I might have miscalculated on the melon side. Wait. That's 12 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. That's 36. That should be right. 24 melons, and oh yeah, we definitely don't have enough melons. We need 144 enchanted melon blocks, and we only have 96. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna farm more melons. That's a no-brainer. We're gonna farm more melons. There we go, and then let's insert it all into the sacks again. Okay. We have 96. But we need 144. We need 48, and that's 7,680 of these. Alright, let's farm them real quick. Shouldn't be that much of a problem. I think I farmed this at 220 speed. I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's probably it. And there we go. I don't know how many melons we make per like 3-plot run through. I'm somewhat hoping that it's 2,000. So we would need to run the entire setup 3.5 times. I would obviously really enjoy it if it was more than 2,000. Since, I mean, it's melons, you do get a ton of them. But then on the other hand, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. We had about 250 before we started the farming session, so we should... Yeah, we should be able to roughly calculate what the total offspring of this entire farming escapade should be. Or is. Let's say it that way. Now, obviously, the question remains is, are we gonna get more squash? Because, like, we're about halfway done, but we're more than halfway done with the ingredients. So, give me more squash, please. Pretty please. Pretty please. I need more squash. A lot more. Whatever. And there he goes. I mean, we're about halfway done. No, we're more than halfway done. It didn't take that long. In all honesty, farming isn't that difficult or hard. It's just time consuming and you just need the will to actually sit down and do it. If you have something to watch while doing so, or something to do while doing so, or somebody to talk to while doing so, it's pretty easy and straightforward. I mean, here we are. It's a bit harder on your keys because you need to press 3 keys and cocoa beans, which is just 2. But still, pretty comfortable to farm. I don't really think there's anything that is annoying to farm. Because you can always build like a normal farm. Oh, what do I know? What do I know? Ah, we're about done. So too many lanes more. It's like 3 more after this one. That's pretty doable. And max visitors again. Now, yeah, we have 3 legendary ones. So that, of course, is tanking a few spots. We could actually send Mayor Paul on his way. We have the cocoa beans. Should we? Yeah, I think we're gonna do that after this melon plantage is done. And we're almost done. Not too much. Come on. There we go. How many do we have? Roundabout. Just a rough estimate. 2,100. That is not that bad. About 3 times. And then we have, no, about twice more and a few more melons, and then we have what we need. Okay, what I need you to do is give me a cookie, or no, to be exact, give me 7 cookies. And then send this man on his way. And that is an extra accessory, in addition to the one we already have. Cool. Anyways, get out of my garden, and you do as well. You wanted red mushrooms, right? Yeah, well, farming those via pests. Passively. Because I'm not currently in possession of a mushroom field. I don't have that. What the hell? Where did it just go? Why did it teleport away? And why is it full HP again? No, that has to be a joke. Come on. Why would you do that to me? That's the other one over here. Oh wait, that was a mite, wasn't it? Yeah. Here. Let me suck you up. Wait, that's the wrong crop. I don't want to farm that. Okay. Round 2. Quality content right here, I know. Okay, I have to talk to keep myself from going insane. What could we be talking about? I don't know. Maybe how like this video is gonna take forever to release because I'm now at squash. And you get my drift, right? Like, I'm at squash 3 weeks after uploading. How am I gonna get to Helianthus before like 2 months have passed since my last upload? That's insane how much effort this takes. But whatever, guys, I'll do it for you. I'm such a selfless person. All I want in return is your entire attention span, all your money, and that everybody subscribes, okay? Is that a deal? Great. Now, what do I know? Hey, we get a squash. Nice. At least we're getting somewhat frequent squash drops. I've leveled the chip that gives rare occurrences chances to occur more. I've leveled that thing to, I don't know, level like 7? Oh, it's 6. God damn it. Yeah, well, whatever. All I want for Christmas is this armor set. Please. I can't go 3 months without uploading. Oh, well, I can. I've done it, but it's not good. Okay, it's not really good. I've seen it. It's not really something people enjoy. It's not really well spoken of. And I also don't want to do it again. I like doing stuff. I like finishing projects. Call it whatever you want, but a video is a project. I mean, it also is kind of what you signed up for, guys. You know, it's a grind. It's supposed to be a grind. The entire game mode is a grind. What are you gonna do? It's not like you're playing an action game. It's not quite the same. Oh well, I might have to think of a video to upload and record between this one, just because it's insane. But I don't know what, Do I want to start with mining? Well, kind of, but also no. That's such a big thing, that's probably gonna take equally as long as this one. I don't know, maybe do a challenge. Maybe I'll do a challenge or something. maybe I'll just randomly upload another video. That would be, you know, it would be the perfect time to actually just switch to an entirely different game mode. I'll become a Sky Wars channel now. It both has Sky in the name, okay, that's the same thing. This is why people don't really do farming streams. They're kind of boring. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's kind of boring by design. It's just farming. That's kind of the entire thing. Check how many we have now. 4,000. 400, so it should be about 6,600 the next time, and we need about 7,500, right? $7,600. So we need about 1,000 more. So that's 1.5 times the field. Okay, that's doable. That's manageable. I can do that. That's within my realm of possibilities. It's not impossible. Just gonna take some time, but what isn't on this game mode? There we go, squash! Let's go. So what let me do it like that. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Ooh, double squash drop. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. And event level 69. Nice. I don't really like it that I can't really rebuy my cosmetics. On my old Ironman, I had like most of the cosmetics, like the barn and stuff from last year, but I can't really buy it again. It's telling me that I already have bought it, which I mean is true, but it's gone. And I can't rebuy it, so that's unobtainable for me. Which is sad. Yeah, well, it's a lot of melons. I intended to farm cocoa, but I guess we're doing melons. I mean, it's not that bad, but still, I probably would have preferred farming cocoa. Squash, let's go. But it's better to do it this way than getting nasty surprises at the end. Because this way we can actually farm while we're still missing XP. It would have been annoying if we got 35, like farming level 35, and then we could have still farmed more melons because we didn't have enough for the squash armor yet. Oh no. An earthworm. God, I hate these guys. I'm sorry. There we go. I mean, here we are. We're farming for an hour now, and I'm starting to get hungry, so I'll probably stop after this lane, get some food. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that I don't have delicate on these things, but delicate's so expensive. I'm not buying delicate. I'm not buying delicate. Not happening. Squash, let's go. We almost have enough squash for the armor to be useful. I still want to craft the boots so we can eventually put the Helianthus in the museum to get the museum score. But we just in theory need 60 squash, so in order we can actually progress with the armor set. But thinking of it now, we still can't upgrade to squash armor, since once we have squash armor we're not getting squash anymore. Like right now you can see, oh, never mind. Oh, okay, no, never mind. I was right, you're not getting croppies anymore with the croppy armor, you're just getting squash, and with the squash armor you're not getting squash anymore, or croppies, you're just getting fermento. And with the fermento you used to get all three, but I reckon they changed that to just give you Helianthus, whatever the hell's. And with the best armor, aka Helianthus now, and prior to that fermento, you'd always have the ability to farm all of them when it came to their respective crops. But obviously squash isn't maxed, so we still need to farm 80 squash while we have the squash armor. And there we are. I'll probably continue later today, but we're about done with melons. So that was that.